So you're new to Herbalife, you're not sure what to do and how to get the best result and best experience with the products, or maybe you've been using Herbalife for some time and you're not seeing results. Okay, so this video is for you. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Jean here from Authentic Energy. So today I'm gonna give you my go-to seven best tips for you to use your Herbalife products to see the weight loss results. Okay, tip number one, this is very important. You have to remember the 80-20 rule. Okay, 80-20 meaning that for you to see the weight loss results, 80% of the gain comes down to your nutrition. It comes down to what you eat, right? And then the 20% is about body movement, about exercise. Put it this way, right? So you want to make changes, okay, to the way you eat. You want to make changes to your eating habits. You want to make changes to how you prepare your meals, and you want to make changes to your food choices that are very different to how you normally eat. Okay, so that is the 80%. And then, if you want to have a great result, right, then don't forget the 20%, which is the exercise part, right? And if you're already following some program and you've been doing the same type of workout for some time, then I highly recommend you to change it, because your body is already used to that type of workout, so that it's no longer kind of like doing any more changes to your body, because our bodies are very good at adapting to changes. So if you've been doing this type of HIIT training for half a year already, and I highly recommend you to change it up and try a different type of workout. Maybe do a lot more strength training. Okay, so this is just my general suggestion here. And remember the 80-20 as the general rule. Okay, so especially for newbies, if you're like completely new to this game, just remember, focus on your nutrition change. Okay, 80% of your energy should be on your nutrition change. Okay, and then the 20% of your energy can be on your exercise, right? So let's prioritize the nutrition change first, because when you do that right, you're bound to see results. Now, tip number two, okay, do your breakfast. Do your Herbalife breakfast 1, 2, 3, meaning Herbalife, aloe vera, your herbal tea, and your shake. Remember the Herbalife breakfast 1, 2, 3. It's very easy to remember, right? So if you're not familiar with it, if you don't know anything about it, be sure to check out my video from here where I talk about how does Herbalife breakfast 1, 2, 3 work, and how do you make it, and what does it do to your body. Like, to me, this is non-negotiable. For a lot of my clients, when they want to go on a weight loss journey, I always start them with the Herbalife breakfast 1, 2, 3. Like, you have to do it. It starts your day right. It gives your body the right nutrition. It cleanses your body. It boosts your metabolism, gives your body the right energy you need. And also, not to mention, it regulates your blood sugar level, okay, which is really important in the whole weight loss journey, right? So do your breakfast 1, 2, 3. This is like non-negotiable, okay? Now, easy tip number 3, okay? So if you already know that when you're on the Herbalife program, you can replace 1 meal or maybe 2 meals a day with your nutrition shake, with your Formula 1 shake, right? So we're looking at, maybe 2 meal replacements in a day or 1 meal replacement. But aside from the meal replacement shakes, right, that meal, whether if it's like 1 whole food meal or 2 whole food meals that you're eating, those meals have to be protein and veggie balanced. Okay, so let me rephrase it, right? You have to prioritize protein and also veggies for those 1 meal or the 2 meals that you're having, together with the meal replacement shakes. Because for a lot of people, when they start on the Herbalife program, they just busy doing the meal replacement shakes, but they don't pay attention to the whole food that they're eating. Right? So they may still be eating fast foods. They might still be eating the same type of food that they used to eat. But it's very important, as I mentioned before, for you to change the way you prepare your food. It's important for you to look at the meal portions and also your eating, your food choices, the eating habits. So a quick tip for you is just to remember, it doesn't matter how you prepare your meal, right? It has to be protein focused and veggie focused. You can have less carbs, but It's non-negotiable that you have to have your lots of veggies and you have to have your protein. Okay, so if you want to know exactly how you do the meal preps and things like that, you can reach out to me, or you can check out my other videos from before, right? But for the simplicity of this video, I just want to remember, for every meal that you have that is not a meal replacement shake, you have to make sure that your meal contains good amount of veggies and good amount of protein. Okay, prioritize on those. Those are far more important than how much carbs you're having. Okay, tip number 4, always stay hydrated with herbal tea. We all know that the herbal tea concentrate is quite amazing for giving our body the energy boost and also for boosting our metabolism, right? So if you are able to replace a lot of your, like sugary beverages or like coffees and other drinks that are loaded with like lots of calories and sugar with a herbal tea, then you will actually start to, reduce the total calorie intake. Not only that, but the more tea you drink, the more it will help your body speed up metabolism. Okay, but also, of course, when I'm talking about this, I don't mean that you have to drink crazy amount of herbal tea. I mean, I would not recommend that, because there is a limit to how much herbal tea you can drink. I'll say maybe maximum, according to the recommended dosage, I'll say maximum 3 cups, 3 regular dosage of the herbal tea concentrate you can take in a day. So like, I'll give you an example, right? You can take your herbal tea concentrate, your herbal tea in the morning as part of your breakfast routine, right? And then you can have another dose in the middle of the day, maybe around lunchtime or early morning, late morning, and then you can have your, third dosage in the afternoon, right? So those of you that are working with me on your weight loss program, you know that I usually give you guys a meal plan, a meal guide that gives you kind of like a timeline and guidance of how you can make your herbal tea throughout the day, and how much, water and liquid, how you mix it, so that you can, optimally drink your herbal tea throughout the day, and, be able to actually receive the benefits, right? So it's very important, just remember, the more herbal tea you drink within the healthy limit, right, the more you can actually help your body hydrate, replace those high calorie drinks, right, to reduce the calorie intake for your body, but also to help your body speed up metabolism. Okay, so the better your metabolism is, the more calories your body burns. Okay, so speaking of hydrating, I want to give you guys another tip on hydrating. Okay, your aloe vera concentrate, right? Yeah, your aloe vera, amazing aloe vera concentrate. You can actually have more than just the breakfast amount. Okay, so you can actually have a glass of aloe vera concentrate mixed with water, just a glass of that. Drink it before each meal. So by doing that, you are actually helping your body hydrate more, but also this will actually prevent you from, overeating and eating too much, right? So this is like a great tip that a lot of us do, and it actually makes us feel amazing. And for some of us, we even do another glass of aloe vera drink after the meal, just to help with the digestion. And for some of us, we actually tend to go to the toilet a lot easier when we actually have more, aloe vera drinks in our daily eating routine. Okay, now the next tip is to actually do your smart snacking with protein. So we know that in Herbalife, we have a whole range of protein snacks that you can choose from, right? So whenever you feel like, a bit peckish, whenever you're craving some kind of sugary snacks, or whenever you actually do feel hungry, I actually highly recommend you to have a protein-based snack. Okay, why is that? Because in order for you to get a good weight loss result, protein is so important, right? So when you're eating the right amount of protein, right, you are actually helping your body build more lean muscle mass or maintain lean muscle mass. And we know that we need lean muscle mass to actually burn more fat. Right, so I've talked about lean muscle mass, protein, and metabolism in another video. Feel free to check it out for more details. But here I just want you guys to remember this, right? Firstly, if you're working with a Herbalife coach, please make sure you ask your coach to calculate how many grams of protein you need in a day, right? So when you get that number, then it's actually easier for you to work out with your coach if you don't know what to do, like exactly how you can distribute that number throughout the day. Like for for example, roughly how much you need in the morning, how much you need in your snacks, how much you need for lunch and dinner. So you can kind of like, have this idea in your mind when you eat your meals and your snacks, right? Like what kind of like food items you should go for. Right. So some examples of protein-based snacks from Herbalife, things like the protein bars, protein bites. These are very easy for you to carry around if you're out in the belt, right? And the protein bars contain about 10 grams of protein. And also you can bring your shakes with you, your protein shakes. Those are great too. The protein beverages are amazing as well if you're, craving some kind of like, bubble tea, sugary drinks or juice, but you can make yourself a protein beverage, then that gives your body like 15 grams of protein, but also it kind of hits the spot as well. So always go for protein based snacks. Okay, last tip. This is very important. Listen very carefully. Okay, you have to track your progress. Okay, because I know for a lot of people, when they go on a weight loss journey, they don't track. They probably just rely on, going on the bathroom scale and weigh themselves and see if they lose weight or not, right? But let me tell you this is not the best way. This is not the best way to track your progress. The better way for you to track your progress is for you to keep a journal, okay, and write down, or maybe you get one of those apps which helps you actually track, your daily kind of like changes. Or it can be, by a weekly or every few days, you write down how you're feeling inside, like things like your digestion changes, your sleep quality, and also your energy changes, your appetite. Do you have headaches, and do you feel like, how are you feeling mentally, and also how are you feeling physically? So not just like looking at how the scale moves, because we know that that's not accurate. Just remember this. The bathroom scale is not accurate because your body weight can fluctuate. However, we're working on changing your health overall, and also we're working on changing your body composition. So apart from keeping the journal, I also want you to actually work with your coach, work with your Herbalife coach, and do review. Okay, do an assessment and review with your coach every, I'll say 14 to 21 days. That's how I do it with my clients. Sometimes I do with some clients every week. We do a review. Reviewing meaning that, we review how are the, products, doing to your body, and how, is everybody basically following the meal plan? Are there any difficulties? Are there any challenges, right? And, if there are any challenges and obstacles, then how can we overcome them? What kind of adjustments and changes can we make to the meal plan, right? So like from my experience, the more you track your progress, the better results you get. Actually, this is so much better than you staying in the dark and not knowing whether if you're doing things right, whether if things may not be going in the direction that you want. By and then a lot of times we're just simply kind of like basing everything on the bathroom scale, right? If you see the scale moves, then you're like, oh, maybe I'm doing something right. If the scale kind of like bounces back, then you're like, what happened? I gained my weight back. Okay, so if your coach has a body composition scan kind of machine, do your body composition scan with your coach every, I'll say 10 days, 14 days, just to see the changes happening inside, right? Because when we are doing the weight loss, we're not just talking about like dropping everything. We're talking about mostly we want to focus on dropping your body fat, okay, by keeping the muscle mass, right? So by doing that, we're actually not sure. Like if you see the bathroom scale, we don't know what is lost, right? A lot of times when people are not doing their nutrition right, they could be losing muscle, okay, losing body fat too, but losing muscle mass as well. We don't want to lose muscle mass. So it's very important for you to do your nutrition right and do the body composition with your coach to see, what exactly are you losing, okay? We don't want to lose bone density as well, right? We want to keep our bone density nice and strong, but we want to lose the body fat by keeping the muscle mass or even increasing muscle mass, okay? So this is something to remember. Remember to stay consistent, but also to track your progress. This is so important, all right? So I hope you guys enjoyed today's content, and I hope that these 7 tips can actually help you get a better result with Herbalife, and also for you to understand about the journey better. And of course, you are more than welcome to reach out to me on my Instagram here, or you can actually leave your question in a comment below. And for those of you that are interested to work with me directly, you can find out the details in the description below. And the best way is for you to join my 21-day Nutrition Jumpstart. Okay, you'll receive my coaching, you'll receive your meal plan and coaching materials, and you'll be a part of this amazing online global community. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you guys inside the tribe. And if you guys want more tips on how to use your Herbalife products, and also other tips on how to maximize your Herbalife weight loss meal plan, feel free to check out my other videos from before. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.